It is Stugotz and Company. We are presented by FanDuel. Adnan Virk going to join us later today in hour number 2. Jessica Smetana going to join us in hour number 1 coming up in about 15 to 20 minutes. Taylor, are you excited here for the NFL season? It feels like you are knee-deep in Yankee baseball right now and not really paying attention to what's coming right around the corner, and that's the NFL. How about that?
So I'm a multi-TV guy. I have a great ability to multitask when it comes to sports. I'm going to be locked in the second the NFL starts. Now, I'm not as high on preseason, even though I do my winners and losers, as people know.
Yep.
But once the NFL starts, they've got me.
Mm-hmm. I asked Mikey A. He is so focused on the NFL. He is so focused. He's knee-deep in fantasy magazines. He's getting ready.
And college football.
Right before the show started, I said, hey, you interested in the Kawhi Leonard story? He looked at me and said, no. I mean, he has no interest in it. I will say this. The idea that the NBA investigated that, okay? We'll get to an NFL game here in just a second. But the idea that the NBA investigated whether or not Ballmer directly knew about how they were paying Kawhi Leonard and the deal that was cut with Kawhi Leonard, the idea that the NBA did an investigation and their investigators came back and said, Ballmer had no idea. Get the hell out of here, okay? They didn't want to find that out. They didn't want to tell us. There is no way that entire thing goes down without Steve Ballmer knowing it's going down. Is that fair?
It's kind of like a situation in college sports where a team investigates itself and then reports its finding to the NCAA. Like North Carolina investigates itself. North Carolina doesn't find anything wrong with North Carolina did.
Yes, we've investigated the situation and we have found nothing here.
We put our best team on it.
Yeah. Mr. Ballmer, did you know? No. Are you sure? Yes. All right, I got nothing else.
I'll give you a third chance. One more chance. I mean, imagine someone underneath Ballmer pulling the trigger on that without Ballmer knowing of it. That's ridiculous. They get fired.
Yeah, I've seen some people trying to do a victory lap on Pablo Torre today, saying that Pablo must have gotten the story wrong.
He didn't.
He did not get the story wrong. Ty Lawson was one of them. Like, Ty Lawson was like, should Pablo get fined or fired for his? Pablo, this is probably the best case scenario for Pablo because Stu,
yep,
he's always got more in this iceberg.
Oh, yeah. Oh, there's more. There are files that have not been revealed yet. I promise you.
Like when the NBA came out yesterday and was like, we investigated it. The NBA did nothing wrong in this situation. Somewhere Pablo had his feet kicked up and he was just rubbing his hands together saying, this is exactly what I need.
Please say no. Please say no.
He's got him right where he wants him. I mean, they fell for it. It's unbelievable. But can you imagine?
Stretch this thing out.
Mikey, can you imagine someone underneath Ballmer pulling the trigger on that without his knowledge? It seems ridiculous, doesn't it? Right.
There's no chance. Yeah. And he's not just like one of those really, really, really rich guys. He's one of those crazy, really, really, really rich guys who has to have his hands in everything. He absolutely knows everything that's going on under him. Yeah. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Now, it's perfect that this was actually the lead into this NFL game that I have because people are looking at this Kawhi situation and saying, is it something or is it nothing?
Right.
And just so happens my NFL game today is called Something or Nothing.
Oh, wow. I'll tell this man he's not locked in on football.
So I will give you guys some headlines, and you have to tell me whether it's something or nothing.
Really? Okay. Got it. Mikey, you clear on the game here? Or?
You need me to explain?
Very clear.
Okay.
It's something or nothing.
It's something.
All right.
First headline, Breece Hall out 2 to 3 weeks for the New York Jets, but he is expected to play in the opener. Guys, something or nothing?
I'm going to say it's a nothing burger, Mikey. I mean, he's out for a couple of preseason games. He'll be fine for week 1. I don't like that, a lot of people are high on the Jets this year. I hate that. I wish people would say bad things about the Jets. There's no way this team's going to be that good. But that's nothing for me.
It's a whole lot of nothing. I mean, take the first few weeks off. You know what? Take the season off, Breece. Get yourself right.
The season.
Go into the weight room, train, stretch out, whatever you got to do. Get ready for next year. That's where we're going to need you. This is nothing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you got... It bothers me that you guys come in with the Jets every day with the glass half empty look. The reason why this is a nothing.
It's completely empty.
The reason why this is a nothing in the something or nothing is because the initial reports where Breece Hall went down with a non-contact injury. And when you hear non-contact injury, you almost assume it's an Achilles now or an ACL. The fact that he's only going to be out 2 to 3 weeks means that the Jets avoided something, a major catastrophe. But it sounds like Mikey is basically rooting for a major catastrophe at this point.
He wants that Achilles to tear. He does. He wants him to sit out for the season.
I want him to sit out the season without the injury.
Oh, I see.
I don't want him to get hurt. I'm just saying, relax. Listen, this might be a hamstring strain. Let's not push it. Take your time. Don't worry about it. Don't worry.
Yeah, I'd be good with that. Next story.
So we're going to go across the team actually in the same stadium. So the Giants signed Najee Harris today to help their running back room, but that's not actually what the headline is. I'm watching the Giants preseason game, and I'm like, oh yeah, Odell Beckham Jr. is on the Giants.
He is?
Odell Beckham Jr. on the Giants. Something or nothing. Because it seems like he's on the bubble of making the roster.
Can't believe he's a bubble guy now.
I think this is nothing because I think they just kind of gave him hey, we'll give you a shot, but I don't think he's really going to contribute to this team at all. And I think they'll have to get rid of him. They'll have to cut him because every time he isn't on the field, if he's on the team, it's going to be more of a story than if he does anything.
Do we know if Neighbors is going to be healthy for the season opener? Do we know that?
It seems like it's on the fence. He's going to be questionable. Yeah,
trending that way.
I'm going to say nothing as well. The fact that Odell Beckham Jr. is a bubble guy now means the story means nothing to me. I mean, I can't believe we arrived there that quickly with him. By the way, it's amazing.
I'm going to say it's something only because when you're looking at this Giants wide receiver room, it leaves a lot to be desired. Outside of Malik Neighbors, they have Malachi Fields, the rookie from Notre Dame, where it has to be something because I want it to be something. I still think of Odell Beckham Jr. as being this wide receiver one. I think of that one moment Hall of Fame for him with that catch.
Yes.
And when he goes to the Giants, you want the reunion.
Yeah. When he made that catch, I swore to myself he's going to be the best wide receiver we've ever seen. That's why I'm so surprised he's a bubble guy. I mean, it's crazy. What a fall from grace. The Hall of Fame one moment, you're right. By the way, ease up on Jackson Dart. Like, no one knows if he's good enough. I'm tired of everyone hyping up the Giants because of John Harbaugh. I have no idea if Jackson Dart is good at quarterback. I've seen him play a handful of games in the NFL, and everyone's making him out to be some sort of superstar. He's not.
Just to be clear, I feel like you've been the one driving up the hype on the Giants.
Yes. I'm sorry. I'm yelling at myself.
Can you actually bet them to win the Super Bowl?
They're my pick out of the NFC. Next one, Taylor. Something or nothing here.
So Odell Beckham Jr. is looking to turn back the clock with his Giants reunion. Another receiver looking to turn back the clock. Keenan Allen.
Oh, wow.
Has signed with the Indianapolis Colts.
Really?
Does Keenan Allen have something left in the tank? This signing, something or nothing?
So you're asking, does he have something left in the tank or nothing left in the tank?
The headline is Keenan Allen to the Colts. Is it something or nothing? And if you think it's something, that would mean you think he has something left in the tank. If you think it's nothing, he's running on E.
I think Keenan Allen has something left in the tank. I think the story is something. I think the Colts are a pretty good football team, and Keenan Allen makes them a better football team. What were his stats last year? I have no idea where Keenan Allen played and if he had a good season last year, but it seems like he always has a pretty good season.
So he was back with the Chargers. He still had 81 catches for 777 yards, 4 touchdowns.
Damn.
Keenan Allen is getting up there in age. He's 34. But he still feels like a very productive wide receiver. And with the Colts, you lose Michael Pittman. Michael Pittman goes to Pittsburgh. There should be enough pieces where he can kind of just slot into that wide receiver one. But then you also have Alec Pierce. You have Josh Downs. You have a great running game in Jonathan Taylor.
I mean, Josh Downs.
This is a little bit of a something because I think that he's going to be the safety blanket. I think you've got Alec Pierce who's going to go over the top. I think you got Josh Downs who's a guy who can go over the top. I think Keenan Allen's going to be a little bit of a safety valve for Daniel Jones.
Mm-hmm. What were you just doing there to Josh Downs, Stugotz? Josh Downs is a serviceable wide receiver 3.
I'm not saying that he's not. It's just an odd name to bring up when you say you lost Pittman, but you have Josh Downs. I mean, he's Josh Downs.
He's Alec Pierce. I mean,
it's a bad wide receiver room, but it just got better. This is something. Keenan Allen's a good sign for them.
Yeah, but it feels like Josh Downs could be the receiver that works inside the numbers. Alec Pierce is that deep threat, and then Keenan Allen's kind of the Swiss Army knife, does a little bit of everything.
You know what? I was wrong. No one is more locked into this NFL season than you are.
Yeah, I told you. And I could give you 10 minutes on the Yankees, too.
I mean, he's a Colts expert suddenly.
I'm the Swiss Army knife.
Do you have another one?
Yep. One more headline. Jacoby Lane from the Baltimore Ravens, their rookie. He had 3 catches for 38 yards and a touchdown in his preseason debut. Something or nothing?
nothing. End of sentence. Nothing.
No need to expand?
Nothing.
Why'd you go with that one? Can I ask? I mean, listen, it's your game. I appreciate that we're talking football, but why'd you choose that story for something or nothing? I mean...
Because Jacoby Lane was the 13th receiver picked in the 2026 draft. He went 3rd round, 80th overall. Lamar Jackson needs bodies at wide receiver. It feels like they never have a guy. They're trying to convince everybody Zay Flowers is a guy. Mm-hmm. For the Ravens, they paid him like he's the guy, but he really doesn't match that production for being a true number one receiver on the outside. For this Ravens team to reach their potential this year, for Lamar Jackson to get over the hump and make a Super Bowl and hopefully win a Super Bowl, it feels like they need somebody else to step up at the wide receiver position, and it might be somebody like Jacoby Lane.
That's why you asked.
Because of a preseason game. Not Najee Harris signing. Not that. That's not what we're going to talk about.
No, because
we're going to talk about you. What's his name? Jacoby Lane?
Jacoby Lane.
It's an unfair amount of pressure to put on poor Jacoby Lane that he is the key to the Ravens getting to where they want to go.
Well, if you want to talk about unfair comparisons, Ravens offensive coordinator Declan Doyle compared him to former Saints great Michael Thomas. How about that?
How about that? Hey, Mikey, he's more locked in than we are. It's unbelievable.
I need to go start reading more because this is like my thing.
I mean, we had no idea when we started the show today who the 13th wide receiver was selected in last year's trip. But Taylor knows. Why? Locked in NFL.
If you missed any of today's show, be sure to catch the podcast. Just search Stugotz and Company Live wherever you get your podcasts. Please follow the podcast, rate it 5 stars, and provide a review. Again, just search Stugotz and Company Live wherever you get your podcasts, and you'll find today's full show and a best-of version posted right after the end of the show. And also check out our original podcast, Stugotz and Company, God Bless Football, and with Stugotz and Hockman.
Mikey A., you and I have been doing this for a long, long time, and what I love, one of the things I love most about doing this is you wake up, we talk to so many people. We'll have, Mike Norvell. We'll have Ryan Day on tomorrow. We talked to Jessica Smetana today. Adnan Virk's coming up. You just never know what, is going to draw a reaction, what's going to get people fired up. And I have been fishing around for Iowa Sam's wheelhouse for 9 months now, and we found it. And where did we find it?
Found it.
Yes, we found it with the Chris Sims delivery guy story. The delivery guy who brings food to Chris Sims' house won't get out of the car and bring food to his front door because Sims always has the dog running around the yard. And so Iowa Sam has not stopped texting us about what's going on in that situation, and I'm puzzled, but I'm also thrilled that we have arrived and found his wheelhouse, Mike. I've been fishing for it for 9 months.
Yeah, we've done a lot of really good content on this show, or mediocre content, however you want to look at it. And Iowa Sam has never engaged with us this much, but we got text after text after text during that interview where he just had all the takes on the dog and Sims' dog running around the house.
Yes, we will get to his takes in just a second. I believe there's a top 5 list as well. 877-99 on Fox. Here's the question. Here's the story. Taylor told it. He was listening to Sims' podcast. Chris Sims, when he gets food delivered to his house, the delivery guy, it was a dog running around his front yard. And so it's a loose dog, a stray dog. It's his dog. But the delivery guy will not get out of his car and bring the food to his front door. And it's a simple question. Should he? Should she? Should she, is it part of the job? Is it part of the job, the unknown part of the job? Or is the obligation on Chris Sims to come out to the car and get his own food that he wanted delivered right to his front door? That is the question.
So I phrased that on social media too. Is it part of the job as a delivery driver to be comfortable around dogs? People are weighing in, and people will probably call in. We have a couple people who drive for FedEx or UPS. Ted Green on Twitter says, I drive for FedEx. If your dog is out and he's a bleep, you're not getting a package today. And then Jackie Boy _1986 chimes in with, we don't have to be. We're told if we're uncomfortable around a dog, we don't have to get out of the truck.
Okay. Iowa Sam, what are your thoughts on this? Share them with the audience, please.
So, yeah, this conversation got me very riled up. I was texting you guys about it. I'm on team delivery driver here, and I'm a dog person. I love dogs, but when they are off leash and you don't know the dog's temperament and they come running up to you, you brace a little bit because you don't know if that dog's going to come up and give you a little kiss, a little lick on the knee or something, or if it's going to bite you in the plums. You don't know. So I came up. Yeah, so I'm on team delivery driver here. If your dog's inside, that's fine. But this guy, I think. By the way, what kind of dog was it? That did we ever find out what kind of dog Chris Sims has?
No, I'm not certain.
So I'm not an expert on dog breeds. I would guess, Sam, that the dog weighed about 25-ish pounds.
Yeah,
right?
See, if it's a corgi or a chihuahua or a small medium dog, I'm not too worried. That dog's going to bite me on the ankle, and I'll probably survive it. Or it probably won't bite me at all, but I'm sure Chris Sims has a nice dog. But bigger dogs, I came up with a list here of dogs I would stay in the car for, if you'd like to hear.
So you have top 5 dogs that would keep you in the car.
Yes.
Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay, we'll get to that in a second. Go ahead, Mikey.
See, I'm team delivery driver too. If you're not comfortable, you don't have to get out. I totally agree with that. But I am judging you based on what kind of dog you won't get out of the car for. If there is a Chihuahua and you're like, I didn't feel comfortable, I'm not getting out of the car, well, then I'm judging you.
I mean, a dog is a man's best friend. I feel like even the bigger dogs, the dogs you're fearful of, you could turn them pretty quickly. I mean, they're dogs. I mean, it feels like it's an enemy, but very quickly it could be your best friend. That's what dogs do,
Sure,
Anyway.
some of these bigger breeds could run up to you and be the sweetest dog you've ever met, but you don't know, and they're so big they could just rip you to pieces if they're off leash.
Most dogs are very, very sweet once you get to know them. I'm telling you, they can be easly turned. I mean,
there are some dogs, too, that if you got out of the car, you'd be looking at them eye level.
Yeah, I'm not certain what the German Shepherds, the big ones, you're saying, right? Yes. Most of them. I mean, all right, let's get to Iowa Sam's top 5 dogs that would keep him in the car if he was delivering food to someone's house. Go ahead, Iowa Sam.
All right, I got 2 on the OLI list here. I got the boxer, and I got any breed of mastiff.
Yes, I'm looking up to a boxer.
Yeah, boxers are very athletic dogs, very muscular. They're a little smaller than some of the other dogs on this list, but they are very intimidating looking. And a mastiff, you just emphasis on the word mass. They're massive mastiff, so that's going to freak me out. All right, here we go. Let's go number 5 here, and there's no particular
of course
order.
No, there is. there is.
Okay,
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's what the top 5.
Okay, we'll go. All right, we'll start with number 5, Cane Corso. They are frightening looking. All right. All right, here we go. Number 4, a German Shepherd. The police dog. Number 3, Doberman Pinscher. Your classic junkyard dog. Number 2, a Rottweiler. And number 1, the infamous but usually sweet pit bull. And that's my list.
Man, I am so torn on this, on what the delivery guy is supposed to do. I really am, because it's your job to get the food to the front door. I understand that Chris Sims is being a bleep hole by letting his dog run loose, but it is your job to get the food to that person's front door.
So this conversation also got me thinking, the biggest disparity between a dog breed's popularity and how many people actually own one? The Dalmatian.
I used to have one.
Sneaky aggressive dog breed, aren't they?
Really? Put it on the poll.
They're actually.
Is a Dalmatian a sneaky aggressive dog breed?
Fireman's dog, they got to save people,
Dalmatians really, really peaked around 101 Dalmatians.
Yeah.
And then they've been trailing off ever since, right?
We'll take some phone calls next. 877-99 on Fox. Adnan Virk to join us in about 15 minutes. Taylor's obsessed with the Yankees and Aaron Boone and where he's spending his off day. What is happening with you and Aaron Boone? What is Aaron Boone doing, Taylor?
So Aaron Boone spent the off day in Chapel Hill. He's a big North Carolina fan because his son, I believe, is a manager on the football team. So any chance Aaron Boone can get to go to Chapel Hill, he normally takes it.
Right.
And the UNC football team posted a picture of Aaron Boone and Bill Belichick together at the facility, and their caption was, "Great to have Yankees manager Aaron Boone stop by today." I want to preface this. I like Aaron Boone. You guys know that. Aaron Boone is my guy.
Yeah.
But if I saw a picture and he wasn't my guy, and I saw a picture of him and Bill Belichick, I'd probably say something like two guys who have no idea how to score for at least 75% of games.
Can a guy be your guy if you've tried to fire him on national radio 16 times? Put it on the poll.
And again, he's my guy, and I would never say this, but some people would say it's two guys who are lost without their MVP that carried them. Tom Brady, Aaron Judge.
Right. Are you doing stand-up right now on Belichick and Aaron Boone?
No, Aaron Boone's my guy. I would never say this.
No, we know. Get him on the show. Thank you, Iowa Sam. Mikey, Bill Rasmussen passed away. He's the co-founder of ESPN. I was fortunate enough, as were you, to work there for many, many years. Had a chance to meet Bill, talk to Bill. He's a pioneer. He's a trailblazing pioneer. He co-founded ESPN. And so naturally, anyone who has worked for him, who's gotten to know him, the tributes were pouring in. I'm not certain if you have heard this, if you're aware of this. Are you aware of what happened here on First Take today as they were eulogizing Bill Rasmussen?
Yeah, I did hear this, and I could think only of your former show and a certain person on Tuesdays who used to be walked into a hard out.
Yes, even while the host was wearing a clock on his head.
Yes.
Yeah, a hard network out. So here is the tribute. Taylor, you want to set this up? Who was doing First Take today? Because it's August and Stephen A. Smith ain't doing it. So
that's a great question. It definitely was not Stephen A. Smith.
Right.
I don't have the answer to who was hosting today.
Right.
But this was the show as it was wrapping up into the lead of the next show coming up, and they're very clearly up against a hard out time.
All right. So just keep in mind, the person they're eulogizing is the co-founder of ESPN. He's a legend.
You'd want to spend some time and really,
yes.
give him his flowers.
Yes, he's deserving of it. I'll play this out.
Up early to try to catch it on the news. So now we got sports all day, every day.
His legacy lives on.
Hello, beautiful people, and welcome to our humble abode. Stugotz on this Big Ball Tuesday, August 18th, 2026.
Exactly what he envisioned. I mean, that's so bad. I feel terrible for everyone involved.
It's just such a hard intro to come in right at that moment.
Yes.
Ooh.
That's not a topic you tackle with a hard network out. I mean, you got to spread out and take some time and honor Bill Rasmussen in a way that's better than First Take did today. That's terrible.
And I love Pat McAfee. I want to get that out there on the front end. Huge fan of Pat McAfee.
We love Pat, yes.
It's not Pat McAfee's fault that he's all over the place and he's dominating the sports media landscape right now. But there is something symbolic about this sound where it's ESPN, it's ESPN, it's ESPN. Boom, it's Pat McAfee right in your face.
We don't have time for tributes because we have to get to a former punter. That's amazing. Play it again, please.
Up early to try to catch it on the news. So now we got sports all day, every day.
His legacy lives on.
Hello, beautiful people, and welcome to our humble abode. Stugotz on this Big Ball Tuesday, August 18th, 2026.
It's just so harsh.
I feel terrible.
It's so hard.
Well, that's why it's a hard network out. I mean,
and there's an Iowa Sam in somebody's ear going 3, 2, please rap.
Yes, and I think it was Courtney Cronin, and poor Courtney. She had 3 seconds to try to say what you wanted to say, which is why you don't do it up against a hard network out. You spread out, you take your time, you honor the man. They didn't do that. They did this. Play it again.
Up early to try to catch it on the news. So now we got sports all day, every day.
His legacy lives on.
Hello, beautiful people, and welcome to our humble abode. Thunderdome on this Big Ball Tuesday, August 18th, 2026.
So, I actually don't even think this is Courtney Cronin's fault there.
Okay.
Because you're looking at the panel. It was Devin McCourty, Evan Cohen, Chris Canty.
Nice.
This is only audio for us right now.
Mm-hmm.
The person who is at fault here is whoever tosses it to Courtney Cronin, because he basically tosses her a hot potato with 1 second left to try to fill time.
Yep.
That person, this is like the situation Mikey said with Greg Cody, where it's like, I'm going to lead Greg Cody as close as I can to the hard net workout, and then with 1 second left, whatever he tries to get, the person who hands the ball off to Courtney Cronin hands her the ball off with like 2 seconds.
I believe that person was Chris Canty. I do. I believe that.
It might be Devin McCourty, though, too.
It might be. It wasn't Evan Cohen. He would know better.
You got to give OG the chance to tip it in. You know what I mean?
Yes,
you got to give him the chance.
Yes. Like she needs at least like 15 seconds to wrap it up, to put a bow on it, right?
Or else her thoughts would have just been, great person.
Right, yes.
McAfee show next.
All right, so let's break this down. We're going to play it one more time. Let's listen to the person who is throwing it back to Courtney Cronin, who is hosting today's First Take. Play it one more time.
Up early to try to catch it on the news. So now we got sports all day, every day.
His legacy lives on.
Hello, beautiful people, and welcome to our humble abode. Thunderdome on this Big Ball Tuesday, August 18th, 2026.
It was Canty. Mikey, I know it's coming, and it still scares me every time we play it.
Every time. It's just so harsh.
Yes, it's unbelievable. Adnan Virk is going to join us. He's on a quest to meet Roger Federer. I mean, it is so weird. Taylor, what are you more excited for of all the things that are kind of on the sports menu right now? Baseball, postseason, because me and Mikey A are really locked into football right now. I feel like you're a little bit behind because you're obsessed with baseball. You're focused on North Carolina. You're focused on where Aaron Boone is spending an off day. You are so upset that Bill Belichick is the head coach of your North Carolina Tar Heel football team. But what are you most excited for? Because this is the best time for me on the sports calendar. U.S. Open, you have that in tennis. I love tennis. Adnan loves tennis. We'll talk tennis with Adnan and some baseball coming up here in a minute. But you have baseball postseason, you have the NFL, and you have college football. And for me, this is just for me, the second that college football and the NFL starts, all the other stuff just goes away. That's it. Whatever interest I had in baseball, it goes away until we get to the World Series. So what are you into here? Like, what are you most excited about during the best time on the sports calendar?
Taking my fandom out of it, because with my fandom in it, it's going to be Yankees baseball and riding or dying with this Yankee team going through the postseason. But once you separate that part of it, it's college football. College football, to me, is the gold standard. You look forward to every Saturday from the big noon kickoff, start of it, all the way through the Hawaii games that are ending at like 2:30 in the morning. I'm watching every snap. I'm Googling at 11:30, how do I get this Hawaii game on my TV? So for me, it's college football. The NFL, I'm going to watch it because it's a Sunday, and it's the NFL is still king.
Yes.
But in terms for me, college football is my gold standard.
I think the first Sunday of the NFL season is certainly a top 5 sports day because you not only get the NFL and it's the first week and you're glued to it because you're gambling and, you have fantasy teams and it's the NFL. It started, but after the 1 o'clock games at 4:15, roughly, you get the U.S. Open men's final. It is delightful. It is such a great day. I can't wait for it. But that's interesting that you're more into college football. I mean, you're not alone, by the way. It's our second most popular sport, but you are more interested and more excited about college football than you are the NFL. That's interesting to me.
Yeah, I grew up watching more college football and just like the pageantry that comes with college football. And I also think that it's a day of the week thing where Saturday college football, you still have NFL Sunday to look forward to.
Right.
NFL Sunday, around that 4 o'clock window,
there's a sadness.
Yeah. I start getting sad, and I'm like, man, this work week's coming, and we only have one football game tomorrow.
For me, the sadness sets in when I see that 60 minutes clock.
Yeah.
It just drives me crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Is there any worse feeling, though, than when you've got, like, a 4:00 game that you were excited about, but then like the quarterback's out. Now you've just got a bunch of
duds.
4:00 football.
A lot of Aiden O'Connell.
Oh no!
Does Aiden O'Connell live in the 4:00 spot? Is that where he lives?
Yeah.
His address is 4 p.m. Eastern on Sundays.
Yeah, it's like an Aiden O'Connell versus Cooper Rush matchup coming up.
There is such a difference between the 4:00 games and the 4:20 games. 4:20 games are like the Super Bowl. 4:00 games are games you would never watch, you know? Watch.
Yeah, unless you get a really bad injury in that 4:20 game, and it's like, oh no, they all stink.
Yeah, but you'll still watch it.
Of course.
Oh yeah, I mean we're like pigs in mud. We're gonna scoop everything up and watch. You put a MAC football game right now on my TV, I'll watch all 4 quarters.
Yeah. College football, man, what an amazing thing. Seriously, our second most popular sport to actual professional football. Adnan Virk to join us next, but Taylor has a word from Webull.
It's time to get your financial portfolio game ready. With Webull, get powerful investing tools and real-time data all in one platform. Get started by downloading the Webull app today or visiting Webull.com.
Webull Financial LLC, member SIPC FINRA. Investing involves risk. For more information, visit Webull.com/disclosures.
Our next guest, he doesn't care that football is right around the corner. He's got a tennis tournament right around the corner, the U.S. Open. He's knee-deep in baseball. Adnan Virk in his flappy headset joins us right now. You're getting ready?
Yes. Thank God it's flappy and not flabby. It's flappy headset and it's flabby body. No, just the flappy headset. Still keep it tight. But you're absolutely right. Yesterday, I'm locked in with the great Tom Verducci. We're watching White Sox and Cubs, Battle of Chicago. Who would have thought middle of August, Battle of Chicago is the best thing going in sports? And I have another buddy, because I got another eye on the Cincinnati Open. I'm watching the Masters over there, which is a great, great event, of course, leading up to the U.S. Open, just a week or so away. And we are a week away specifically from me seeing my man Roger Federer back at the U.S. Open, a glorified exhibition match. He, John McEnroe, Andre Agassi, Andy Roddick. I'll be there a week from now in Flushing, in Queens. And the key question for you is this. I'll tell you how about this? Guess the dollar amount that I'm paying. I'll tell you the exact amount. And then let's guess how long the match will actually be. So, Mike A., first off, how much do you think I paid for a pair of tickets?
I love this.
Roger Federer returned to U.S. Open, first time in 5 years. Pair of tickets. Guess the price.
How many kids do you have? Because I would guess one of them.
Great question. So 4 boys, one of my boys. It's one of my boys meeting him. 2 tickets going to the U.S. Open.
Wow. Were the boys fighting? Hold on, Mikey, before you answer. Were the boys fighting over who gets to go?
Let's say 2 of the boys were not interested. One of my kids is genuinely upset. He's like, Roger Federer? I'm like, yeah. He's like, I don't get to see Federer. Like, I know.
I thought Daddy made him up.
He's a real guy.
The best part is Mikey A. knows about kids is they believe everyone knows. So I'm like, he thinks he's a superhero. I'm like, no, he's actually Batman, in addition to being the greatest tennis player of all time.
$500.
All right, good guess. All Taylor?
$600.
Oof, good guess.
All right.
Stu?
I have to play this like the price is right. 601, Adnan.
So $384 a piece. A pair of tickets is running me $784.
Wow.
So $784 for a pair of tickets. Exactly. And I'm like, I trusted my agent. I just said, listen, give me the best tickets available. So we're hoping that I'm going to be courtside, for a tennis match. But I don't know. I could be. I mean, we're not going to be
close enough that you can touch him. I mean, how about that?
Close enough that I can get his attention. That's a Roger. I can smell him, scream him, touch him, something berserk that I can do. So here's the next question: how long does the match go? I don't know the answer to this. I was asking some Tennis Channel people, and they go, "I got paid $784 here." Like if you think they play 45 minutes,
they might. Yes.
So let's do the numbers on this. Rogers mid 40s. I think he's 44. Roddick's 43. Agassi is 56. McEnroe, I think he's like 66.
I think he is. Yes.
No, it's outrageous to expect 2 hours of tennis.
There's no way you're getting 2 hours of tennis from those 4. I'm not even. Federer's the only one who could do it. I mean,
right. I'm trying to tell myself they're going to go 3 full sets, 2 hours. Because there's no. Are you out of your mind? John McEnroe's going to pass out. It's probably 2 sets. And even then, what's the full exertion? 90 minutes tops for 784. But this could be 30 minutes. They could go out there. Roger might give a speech. They hit around a little bit. That's included in the price. Get to see Roger warm up. And then it's 30 minutes, 1 set. Race to 6.
Yes.
6-1. By the way, what's the pairing going to be? It's got to be Roger and McEnroe. Like if it's Roger and Roddick versus Agassi McEnroe, I'm like, that could be a dusting.
You have to put McEnroe with the best of the four, with the best of the other three. So it has to be McEnroe and Roger Federer, I would think, right? I mean, McEnroe's 60 plus years of age.
How pissed would McEnroe be? It's him and Agassi. He's like, the two old farts are going against the two guys, 43 and 44, and one of whom is the greatest player of all time.
Right.
McEnroe's like, nuts enough for this.
Right.
The better questions I don't know is how much is McEnroe getting paid for this? That I got to find out somehow. 25 grand? 50 grand? Like, what are they throwing McEnroe for 45 minutes?
What'd you pay for those tickets again? How much? What was the
$784 for the pair.
$784 for the pair. It's on Stadium Court.
Yeah.
Oh, McEnroe's getting paid. He's getting paid a lot, and he will decide when it's over. You will not decide that. John McEnroe will decide when this match is over. If he's tired, it's over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The best part of this might be like when you go to see a concert and you say, oh, I can't wait to see this. But then somebody else was even better. So, for example, I heard a couple buddies went and saw Public Enemy. Are you kidding? Public Enemy's still going? I'm like, yeah. My friend goes, I got to be honest. Who doesn't love Public Enemy back in the day? Me and Stu, of course, grew up in the 80s, 90s. He said, and I saw them maybe 10 years ago because they were still really good. He goes, now Chuck D's in his 60s. Like, F the established, like, it's not quite the same when you might need a walker. He said, but the main event was Guns N' Roses. I go, wait a second. Public Enemy opened for Guns N' Roses? He's like, yeah. He goes, as a matter of fact, I think it's coming to MetLife. He goes, you should go see them in New Jersey. I'm like, but I'm such a jerk. And this is no diss against Slash and all the rest of it, Axl Rose. But I said, I'm a much bigger Public Enemy fan. Like I would go for Public Enemy, maybe stay for a bit at Guns N' Roses. But if they're not bringing it, I'd leave. He goes, oh my God, but the tickets are outrageous. You would go for the opening act? You're going to go for 45 minutes of Public Enemy and then just leave? If you're going to pay $300, you might as well hang around. I go, who doesn't want to hear November Rain for the 50th time? I go, okay, fine. I guess that's the point. But with regards to Federer, I'm going just for Roger. But how funny will it be? I tell you guys 2 weeks later, I got to be honest, fellas. Andy Roddick stole the show. Like right. Andy Roddick,
he might,
like
and he
Savannah
might. Yes, yes.
Right. It's Savannah Bennett. He's going behind the back. He's going through the legs. He's doing one-liners. He brought Brooklyn Decker. Like, what if Andy Roddick steals the show?
Hashtag Team Roddick. I mean, how about that?
Well, I've got to find out if hashtag Team Roger, if indeed Andrew Brandt is going to be there.
Yes.
If Brandt is there.
Oh, I'm surprised.
That would be
I figured that was the +1 for you. I'm shocked that you're taking one of your kids. How dare you? Brandt's going to be furious with you. I mean,
me and a shirtless Andrew Brandt watching Federer together.
Wait, so do you wear Fed gear to the Fed match? How does that work?
I mean, I think that's got to happen, right? I mean,
yes.
I don't know if I'm going to go headband, but I definitely have to wear. I'm wearing the Federer shirt, of course. Federer shirt. I got my shoes, the Federer shoes I have. So I think it's literally neck to toes. I just don't know if I'm going to wear the headband. The headband might be aggressive. It's like, damn, Virk wearing a headband. I'm like, well, Federer, a certain age in his life used to wear headbands. Like that might be the one.
Yeah.
Now I'm thinking of somebody going to an MLB game wearing the full pants and a full jersey, and the first thing you would say is, "What's wrong with that guy?"
Yes, exactly. Yes, but Adnan doesn't care.
Right. At this point, it's a badge of honor. Stu's right. If someone sees it, they'll go, "Wow, that tracks. Like that guy is just as psychotic as I thought." I heard him with Stugotz and all his friends. He's like, wow, he's like such a Federer fan. What a psycho. I'm like, yep, it is exactly tracking. And by the way, this is just a precursor. We all know what's happening after that, which is Roger's being inducted in the Tennis Hall of Fame.
Wow.
So that is Friday and Saturday of next week. Mm-hmm. Newport's about a 3.5-hour drive. Beautiful little city, Rhode Island. The great J.W. Stewart, former ESPN anchor, is from Rhode Island. When we first moved, he goes, dude, you got to go to Newport. You'll love it. And I went just specifically to see International Tennis Hall of Fame. You get to play on the grass court. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Now, a friend of mine was just in Newport, Stu, a couple weeks ago with his own family vacation. He's like, bro, get ready. I go, what? He goes, the avalanche of Newport is not a major city. I'm like, correct. He goes, the amount of people coming just for Federer and Mary Carrillo on the undercard, also being inducted in the Hall of Fame. Don't want to slam on Mary. He goes, people are coming from Basel, from Zurich, Switzerland. They're coming here to see Roger. And then your stupid butt's coming from New Jersey. He goes, there's going to be way too many people in Newport, Rhode Island that city can handle.
Yeah.
Just the hotels, the congestion, the traffic, the food. I'm like, well, it's old money. There's a lot of rich people there. Just get ready for $100 parking. Mm-hmm. I'm just telling you.
Yep.
So how about this move? This is where the Stugotz is strong in me.
Okay, great.
I looked at the ticket prices and I said, I've got to go there dressed up, head to toe and Reg. And I go, these ticket prices. And we're not going to go around the horn on this one because you guys aren't going to get the price. The prices for Roger Federer's induction ceremony, Saturday, August 29th at 6:30 Eastern. Mm-hmm. We're going for $2,000.
Jesus.
And I said that is outrageous. When was the last time I've been to Cooperstown? We went for my buddy Timmy Kirchen induction speech. I think Tim's speech was 15 minutes, memorized off the cuff, incredible. How long's Roger's going to go? Maybe 30 minutes, $2,000. I said that can't be right. Mm-hmm. So I did the move which Stugotz would do. I applied for a media credential.
Oh, that's my man. Yes, the Stugotz is so very strong in you. I am so proud of you. I've never been prouder. I want to hug you.
Yeah. Media credential for 2 to 4 on Friday when she's playing on the grass court at the Hall of Fame. And then media credential for the induction ceremony. And I put it in there and they say, what's your company's affiliation? Now, do I be brazen and lie and say I work for the Tennis Channel and just hope they call my bluff?
Hashtag Team Fed. I mean, that's it.
Hashtag Team Fed. Like, go ask Steve Weissman. Weissman would vouch for me. Weissman goes, yeah, he's with me. He's a producer, camera guy, researcher. What the hell he is? He's tennis show, sure.
Yes.
All right, do I put MLB Network? I put MLB Network, and I wrote like an explanation, because I wrote the original one. They wrote back, we'd like some more information as to why you are covering it. Like, we can see you're an accredited journalist, but why exactly are you here for Roger Federer, MLB Network?
Right.
I said, well, I'm going to do an essay about the greatest athletes in all sports, and I want to see how Roger's speech compares to all the great speeches the Hall of Famers have done.
Yes.
In addition to that, I work for Meadowlark Media. I'm a correspondent, so I'm going to tell that story there. And I, of course, added Fox Sports Radio.
Yes.
Big Fox. I go, Stugotz, national radio show. I'm a correspondent for the show. I'm their tennis expert, to be perfectly blunt, and so I need to give my recap to their audience. I wait with bated breath, comes back, you've been approved. I'm like, yes, we're there.
Any other year would have taken you 2 seconds to get approval on that, but not this year, right?
The fact I put the initial request and then was like, can we get a little more information on this, a little more color?
Right.
This is a little.
Yeah.
I come back strong, no problem. You're in. Right. So, Newport, Rhode Island, here we come. I'm going to get to watch Roger on the grass and then the induction ceremony. Now, of course, now we get greedy. Right. Like, I'm telling a couple of guys at work, they go, well, are you going to get to meet him? And I go, well, they go, you have the credential. You're in the room.
The greed never stops. Yes.
There's going to be a press conference clearly before his speech. If you sidle up right to the front, hey, can I just get a quick one-on-one? I mean, aside from Wertheim and Tennis Channel, and I'm sure Rinaldi's there, Rinaldi and those choppers are going to get 5 minutes with Roger. Because you don't think if Rinaldi sees you and go, hey, Rinaldi, just can you introduce me 2 minutes? I'm like, I don't want to put the cardboard horse. But I might get an exclusive one-on-one with Roger Federer, and we're going to air it right here.
He's so excited. Go ahead, Mikey.
I forgot what I was going to say. He got
I'm
so
mesmerized.
excited.
Yes. I imagine him with the credential getting to Federer. It's a very heady play. Gets a free ticket. He gets access to Federer if he can get close enough to him. If he can get by Andrew Brandt. But I just imagine Adnan going up there and pretending like he's asking Roger for the interview and then not being able to say a single word because he's just gazing at him.
It's a great point. Like,
yes.
It's like, I should at least have the auspice of some equipment. Like, I can't just go up there naked with an iPhone.
You have to.
Hey, Roger, can I have a minute? Sure. And then I go, I'm going to record you on my orange iPhone.
No, you got to sell it, Adnan. You have to.
I got to have to bring a camera or like a camcorder for God's sake, like a mic flash, something. Like, okay, yeah, there you go, Roger. I'm like, at least bring these crappy headphones with me. It looks like, okay, he's plugging them into something. If I go up there with my hands in my pockets and an iPhone, I'm just going to stare at him.
Yes.
Roger, can I get 2 minutes? Sure. And I just stare at him.
You should bring a crew. Ask for more credentials.
Adnan, is
the credential of all of you guys? Taylor just shows up. Taylor comes from New York to Newport, Rhode Island.
I'm thinking about sending Taylor there just to film you. How about that?
The best part is Federer and Taylor will hit it off and leave Adnan out.
Yes. Yeah.
What happened? Where's Roger? I'm like, I'm in Taylor. I'm like, what? Like, I had 5 minutes allotted. Yeah, he just talked to Taylor the whole time. North Carolina, track, football. I don't know they're talking about.
Taylor, you want to come to dinner?
Right.
Yeah, come on.
I have Taylor hitting balls with Federer by the end of the day. I mean, how about that?
Yes.
Imagine Roger goes, listen, I was going to talk to you, but he's the superior athlete. I mean, clearly he looks like he can handle my stuff.
Yes. I desperately want to try to get this a baseball because you and I are the only ones who enjoy talking tennis. But I do have one quick question. What do you think is going to be longer? The match he's playing in, the exhibition match, or his Hall of Fame speech? I mean, which one?
Great point.
It's a tough one.
I think it's going to be.
You want the speech to be longer, right? You do.
I want the speech to be like, no question.
Right.
Like, think of how many times you've been in situations, you know what it's like seeing your daughters graduate, the commencement, you go, can we just wrap? The whole thing, we want the thing to wrap up, right?
Yes.
My son graduated high school and you go, I love you, but just let's get to the chase. We don't need long commencement speeches. This is the rare example. I'm going to want a speech as long as possible. Like, I'm hoping it goes a full hour. You're like, Roger Federer did not take a breath. I was riveted by the entire thing. I might be transcribing it as he's talking. Like, I don't want to miss the moment. Someone will say, sir, like, it's going to be on YouTube. Like, it's okay. I'm like, no, I want to. I'm like a stenographer. Like I'm going to be typing it as he's saying it, just to be living in the moment as much as possible. As stupid as that sounds.
Awful timing for Mary Carrillo. Poor Mary Carrillo going into the Hall of Fame with Federer. I feel terrible for her. I mean,
if Serena didn't come back, it was going to be Serena and Roger potentially together. Newport could not handle that. Could you imagine Serena Williams and Roger Federer being inducted in the same weekend in Newport, Rhode Island? Thank God it's Mary rather than Serena. Oh, by the way, how about this happens? I go up to the front and go, hey, can I just get 2 minutes? Because sure. You can get Mary first.
Taylor's hitting balls with Federer, and you're talking to Carrillo.
I absolutely can see that happening. So you're credentialed. We couldn't get you Roger, but we did get you Mary Carrillo. And I go, screw it. Fine. I'll talk to Mary Carrillo for 10 minutes.
Yeah, you got to stay there. You have to stay in the act. You have to. I mean, you just have to thunder through it. Yeah.
Adnan, I'm sure that Mary Carrillo has made great contributions to the tennis world, but it's almost like in government when a speaker cedes time.
Yes.
I think Mary Carrillo should cede some time to Roger Federer
Everyone
for his
should,
speech.
yes.
No offense to Mary Carrillo.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, it's a fair point. Imagine if Mary Carrillo goes longer than Roger. Because, again, going back to Public Enemy and Guns N' Roses, Mary Carrillo's on the undercard.
Yeah.
So the ceremony begins at 6:30. Mary's starting first. What if Mary gets excited, gets a little carried away, starts ad-libbing? I mean, like you're doing the motion. You start back to your watch. She just keeps going. She blows through the time. We got to wrap this up by 7. Roger's up there 7:20 now. He got squeezed by Carrillo. Well, I had a lot more to say, but Mary took all my job, so she said it all. It's been great, guys. Thanks. Roger's out. That's it, because of Carrillo.
You're going to be so furious if that happens. Oh, my God.
Then I want the one-on-one with Carrillo. I'm going to take her to task.
Yes.
How dare you?
And ask her why the speech was so long. Oh, God. Adnan, it was a magical night on the Diamond last night. It really was. So many great plays, so many great games. Pete Crow Armstrong. Who do you go with in terms of NL MVP? Is it Ohtani or Pete Crow Armstrong? I think he's a favorite now.
It's a fascinating race, Stu. So last week, they're both the same odds, minus 110. I'm talking to the great Jake Peavy, former Cy Young Award winner, 2-time World Series champion. I said, Jake, these guys are pretty much comparable offensively. Their OPS numbers are virtually identical. PCA plays better defense than anybody in the world. He tracks down everything in center field, and he's an elite base runner. He's the only guy in baseball who's in the 96th percentile in base running, defense, and hitting. Now, Ohtani, again, is comparable offensively. He's pitched 80 innings with a sub-2 ERA. And Jake Peavy looked at me like I had 3 heads and goes, how can you even ask me that question? I go, what? He goes, the guy has pitched 80 innings with a sub-2 ERA, and you're comparing him to a guy who does what everyone else does. I go, no. The PCA is doing something nobody else is doing. He plays the best defense. He goes, even the best defense of any player in baseball cannot match a guy who's also pitching with a sub-2 ERA and he's throwing 80 innings. But I'm telling you right now, I talked to Verducci yesterday, and Tom goes, what's the number one stat? Number one stat these MVP guys look at. I go, WAR. Whether you like it or not, they look at WAR. And guess what? PCA's got him in WAR. From May 30th on, PCA's WAR is through the roof because of the offense and the defense.
Right.
Now you're talking about signature moments. Last night, are you kidding me? Walk-off against the White Sox at Wrigley, Battle of Chicago, unbelievable theatrics. This guy's got 30 home runs now this season.
Yep.
And he's cruising. And Ohtani hasn't pitched in a month because he's been hurt. Now, Dave Roberts says Ohtani will pitch at some point, perhaps as an opener, but it's not going to be a situation where he pitches 140 innings. Maybe he pitches 10 more innings, and it starts to become narrative, and it starts to become voter fatigue. Is it Ohtani for the 5th MVP or this guy, PCA, who's charismatic, exciting, trying to lead the Cubs to the playoffs and perhaps a division title? I'm with you. Right now, the slight favorite to me is Pete Crow Armstrong.
Yep.
And I saw a stat yesterday that PCA got more WAR from that game yesterday than Kyle Tucker has all season.
Ricardo.
This is a fascinating storyteller. I've never seen a manager put a guy on blast in the way that Dave Roberts did, meaning I follow this sport day in, day out. I'm such a nerd like our buddy Kirkjian. I had no idea Kyle Tucker had the most drastic splits in the sport. On the road, he's an 840 OPS, which is in line with his career OPS of 846. At home, it's 550, which is second worst in baseball behind only Nasim Nunez of the Nationals. I don't think anyone really realized this until Dave Roberts goes, hey, I'm going to bench him. Like, why? I'm like, because he stinks at Dodger Stadium. He was on a 5-for-50 rut. The manager called attention to it. So this is not media-driven of everyone saying, hey, what's up with Kyle Tucker? He basically said, yeah, the guy's awful at home. I got to give him a break. I'm like, okay, did it work? No. 0 for 3 in his next game. He dropped a fly ball in which Oral Hershiser was getting a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. I learned that while reading my issue of Variety today. Good for Oral. Oral Hershiser was so pained. You guys know it's like team broadcasters. They root for the team. My buddy John Crockett said, come on, Bryce. Let's go, Trey. Come on, Schwarber. Like, he's rooting for the Phillies every pitch. Oral Hershiser was so chagrined When Kyle Tucker dropped a fly ball and right, it was painful to me. He's like, well, I'm not sure he didn't make that catch. He didn't hit the wall. His glove didn't hit the wall. Like, that's a catchable ball. You understand why the fans are upset. Then yesterday, while live on MLB Network, we saw Tucker settle under a fly ball and just blatantly drop it. And as Verducci said to me, he goes, it's physical, and eventually it's mental. He's batting him 6th right now. He's batted him 7th. He has a 98 OPS plus. He's a below-average offensive player. I said to Tom, could we see a situation in which Dave Roberts puts a guy who's making $60 million a year, who is costing the team $119 million this year because of luxury tax? It's dollar for dollar. $119 million. Could we see a situation Dave Roberts goes, you know what? He's a platoon player. I'm only going to play him on the road in the playoffs. And Tom goes, I can't imagine that happening, but it makes me think of A-Rod when he went from batting cleanup, Taylor remembers, to batting 8th. Like when Joe Torre was like, what else can I do here? This guy sucks. What am I going to do? It's honestly baffling. A guy costing him $119 million
Crazy.
Is playing as bad as Kyle Tucker is right now, specifically at Dodger Stadium.
And in the last 18 games, the Yankees have the best ERA in baseball, 2.66 ERA, and they have the worst batting average over that stretch, 198th for 30th. And now they're placing Max Fried on the 15-day injured list. How concerned should Yankee fans be?
Should you be?
Well, yeah, it's alarming how concerned Taylor should be because those numbers, as you said, they had a stretch, 15 of 18 games in which their starters allowed 2 runs or less, and they went 9-9 in those games. Think about that, 2 runs or less. And the bullpen's been excellent, as you know, as well. Bednar, et cetera, Hedrick, Blackburn. Like, we're just looking for 4 runs here, boys. We're going to win. Like, you can't do that where you're a 500 team. Since Judge has been out, May 30th, they're last in average. They're last in on-base percentage. They're 27th in runs per game. They're a 500 team without Aaron Judge. And you go, well, that's not bad. He's one of the best players in the sport. You're a 500 team. Have you seen the American League? Like that's atrocious that you're only a 500 team considering how bad the opposition is and how incredible your starting pitching is. Now, the Fried injury hurts because he comes back. Here we go. I'm like, wait, he's out with the same injury. And he just missed 2 months with that injury. So do the math on this. It's middle of August. He's coming back when? ALCS maybe? Maybe the injury isn't as severe. He heals a little bit better. Still feels like to me he's not back until at least the playoffs. Now, that is the strength of your team. Schlittler and Dylan Cease are going head-to-head in terms of who's going to win the Cy Young Award. Rodon is now back tonight against the Orioles. Curious how he's going to fare. Garrett Cole's been great. Good news there. Garrett Cole's throwing 97-98 again. And his numbers now 3.25 ERA. I love Garrett Cole, one of my favorites. He's been awesome. So the good news for Taylor's boys is that, hey, you've still got 3 guys who should be studs. And by the way, Weathers has been really good. You know that. His last couple starts have been good. They kept thinking he might go to the bullpen or Will Warren. Well, now it's not going to be them. The point is, you got to get some offense. They're desperate for it. Bellinger should be back September 1st. Giancarlo Stanton, remember him? He should be back early September. There's still no definitive word on when Judge is back. They keep saying he's going to play. We hope he's going to play. I'm telling you right now, it's going to be sometime in September. My guess is September 15th. I think they're going to give him 2 weeks to ramp up, and then September 29th, in all likelihood, Red Sox, Yankees in the Bronx. And if they don't get Judge back, watch out.
Adnan, I got to ask you this. How do you feel about a parent screaming, I want to dance in the bleachers during a Little League game?
We just had Mikey's manager on, his Little League manager. His kids won the All New England Regional, so it's a big deal.
Phenomenal.
Okay?
Yeah.
You'll love this guy. Ernie Graywatts was his name. And he was telling us a story of Mikey A being the person screaming from the bleachers, I want to dance, because he promised the kids that anyone who gets a double or better, he's going to dance in the bleachers for him. How do you feel about that? Yeah.
I love it. Motivation comes in many forms. I was terrified the story would go the other way, which is that I want to dance means the umpire was saying, hey, stop barking at me, and Mikey's going, I want to dance. Like, I want to fight with you. So I'm much more pleased. I want to dance is in a positive form. He wants to get up there and, shake and give a little rumba, whatever it takes to motivate the team. Listen, Mikey knows this. We all loved baseball as kids playing it. We all love baseball as fans. When you have kids and they then play baseball, it's not just twice the enthusiasm, it's 10 times the enthusiasm. Like you cannot match. I try to tell people who love baseball who don't have kids, I'm like, I can't even tell you the joy you have in coaching your kids and watching your kids. It's remarkable. Yep. So to see them win the New England, I'm thrilled for Mikey. I'm thrilled for the dancing, whatever it takes. You can't top it. Really can't. It's awesome.
You did a lot of dancing. And
listen, a lot of it comes down to bribery. Mikey A knows this. There's days maybe the kids don't want to play. Big League Chew, baseball cards, screen time, whatever it takes, boys. If we get a W, I'll give you guys whatever you want. Dairy Queen on me for days.
Adnan, very quietly, the faintest of heartbeats, a little sign of life, 10 games back of the wild card in the National League, the best record since the trade deadline, the New York Mets.
Oh, Jesus.
Could they do this?
No.
So I looked at, they'd have to win 28 of 38 games to finish with 83, 84 wins, which laughably in the American League would probably be the second wildcard spot. But in the National League, it's not going to get it done because those three teams are pretty good now. D-backs, Phillies, Padres, three teams vying for two spots. I'm hoping it's going to be Philly and San Diego, and the D-backs are out, but I think it's going to be those three. I can't see the Mets being better than those, but they have been playing better. They do have a great outfield. That Carson Benz, man, that guy's fun to watch. He threw out 2 runners at the plate.
First inning.
In the like that was incredible. I'm like, oh my God, like this guy, stop running on him. Forget it.
Yes.
AJ Ewing looks like he could be a star. He like their outfield looks great. Ewing, Benj, and Juan Soto when healthy. Jared Young at first base. PV and I were talking on how much do they miss Pete Alonso. I go, to be honest with you, I love Alonso. He's got 28 home runs and a great season for the Orioles. But Jared Young's been pretty good. 134 OPS plus. He's actually done a nice job for them. Their pitching's been the issue, but now Kodai Senga's the closer. And he's been amazing. He throws 2 pitches. That's how you simplify things. Fastball, forkball. That's it. He's been awesome. So the Mets are not going to do it this year, but surprise, surprise, there's reason to have confidence, expectations for them next year. Noel McLean's looked great once again. They've got holes, there's no doubt about it, but they've been better, and they've been a 500 team under Andy Green. Give them credit.
Worst case scenario, hope. Next season. I mean, Jesus. I don't want to have hope for next season. By the way, Ben, you'll love this. Tim Kirchin, I saw him on Get Up this morning talking about the 2 assists in the same game, and he looked at a Dikembe Mutombo season. And Mutombo went an entire season without having 2 assists in a basketball game, and Ben did it last night in the first inning of a baseball game. That is classic Kirchin right there, huh?
That is classic, Christian. Melding the 2 sports he loves, basketball and baseball together. Again, a guy who wrote a book called Fast Day by Sacrifice Fly. There's anything more boring in life than a sacrifice fly. And this guy writes an entire book about it.
Oh, no, there is. There is. It's at his Hall of Fame speech.
It's a highlight of my summer. Think when everyone says, the summer, I can't wait to go to the shore.
Right.
Can't wait to go to the beach. Going to take my kids, roller coasters. And I'm like, no. International Tennis Hall of Fame. Like I had a friend of mine text me the other day. He goes, "Hey, you should go there." And I said, "Who the hell do you think you're talking to?" You know how offended I was? I go, "You don't think I had this earmarked years in advance?" Okay, we're talking 2025. I'm like, "Yep, Rogers induction. Here it comes. Here it comes." I'm going to be there with a media credential, sniffing the same air as my guy.
Adnan, real quick on the way out here, we appreciate the time as always. If I told you that Major League Baseball could handpick who they want in the World Series from the American League and the National League, who do you think they would choose?
I think it's Yankees-Dodgers. I mean, at the end of the day, just the biggest market teams. And, the Yankees, even with the criticism I've given them, they've still been the second best team in the American League for much of the year. Like, the Rays are awesome, and I think they're better than them, but the Yankees could still conceivably be there, especially if Judge and Bellinger and Stanton perform. And for the Dodgers, I think the best storyline for baseball is, Stu, they get there and then they lose. I think if the Yankees beat the Dodgers, and rather than the Dodgers winning in 7 against the Jays, the Dodgers lose in 7, it'd be great. And I'll say this for the Dodgers: 5-10 in the month of August prior to facing the Rockies. Again, the Rockies are the tonic for anybody who's struggling. Go face the Rockies, you'll be fine. Ohtani is a second multi-home run game of the year. But prior to that game, 5-10 in August, offense has been leaked. Here's the problem: look at their postseason rotation if healthy. Skubal game 1, Yamamoto game 2, Snell game 3, Ohtani game 4.
Ridiculous.
Now, I know it's more than just starting pitching, but that's going to be the greatest quartet of starting pitching we've seen in 150 years of baseball. Now, Mookie Betts has been suboptimal offensively. Freddie Freeman's become a singles hitter. They don't have Will Smith behind the plate. Their offense is gettable right now. But those 4 pitchers, are you kidding me? We've never seen that before. Think about the Braves: Glavine, Smoltz, and Maddox. Yeah, but then the 4th spot, Steve Avery. Like, there was a drop-off.
Yes.
We've never had 4 guys like this in a single postseason rotation.
I know Dodgers-Yankees is the obvious answer, and I agree with you, but there are so many like Major League Baseball has it right now. The teams they want to be good, the markets they want to be relevant, are relevant and are good. And so I'm thinking like Red Sox, Cubs, they're going to be happy with that,
Oh, my God. Red Sox Cubs would be phenomenal. So you're right. Boston being back in the race. And again, that's going to be Yankees Red Sox, September 29th on NBC and Peacock. That's going to be unbelievable baseball. And the Red Sox could beat them because the Red Sox have got lefty pitching. They've got Ranger Suarez and Peyton Tolley, and Taylor knows the numbers. The Yankees have not fared well against lefty starters. So I could see Boston pulling off that upset, and I could see the Red Sox make it. Roman Anthony's coming back. He's going to be healthy. They're going to get Trevor Story back, and the reinforcements are coming. And you're right about the Cubs. like that last night's game, when you see Wrigley Field going like that,
the best. Yeah.
It's been a long time, 10 years since we saw the Cubs in the World Series. I would not be shocked Chicago's back in the World Series. And even you could sell the small market teams. The Brewers have never won a World Series. If we get Brewers, Dodgers, NLCS, Milwaukee wins after just taking 3 or 4 against the Dodgers, all of Wisconsin would be in on that. Be amazing.
And then I was watching last night's game, and as a neutral, Cubs White Sox, if we get a Crosstown Classic World Series, that would be unbelievable.
Right, there's great options. That's what I'm saying, right?
Oh, my God. Crosstown Classic would be unbelievable. And by the way, again, I don't want to dope religion into this, but I think the Pope has blessed this White Sox team. I mean, it's remarkable. It's not a shock that a guy from Chicago, a long-suffering Mark Burley fan, is now the Pope, and all of a sudden the White Sox are irrelevant. They've got their largest lead right now in the AL Central in 5 years, since 2021. Like, the White Sox are going to win that. There's going to be playoff baseball on the South Side. That is one of the more astonishing things in the sport. The White Sox are back.
All right. Good luck to you in your quest to touch Roger Federer, meet Roger Federer, get as close to Roger Federer as you can. I like the idea of you going up, doing that fake interview and forgetting to hit record.
Do you imagine? The PR person goes, you've got 2 minutes, and they're timing. And I've done the Hollywood junkets. They time it. 2 minutes. Okay, 2 minutes. And I forget to press record.
Yes.
And I've got Roger with my stupid little iPhone. I mean, he's answering my questions.
Yeah, but you wouldn't care. You got close. That's the point. Just get close to Federer. That's it. Yes. Who cares?
The next moment would be when it would wrap, and he'd extend his hand to shake it, and I would just hug him. Like I would just hug him as hard as I could. I'm like, what the hell just happened?
The credential is so heady. It's how you get close to Federer. It's also how you avoid paying for one of your kids to go. I mean, amazing. Yes.
$2,000. I'm like, come on now. The Stugotz is strong in me. Media credentials the way to go.
Which kid would have gotten it? The same kid going to the match with you?
No. I would have to get another guy. That would have been awful. My God. The rest of the kids would have mutiny on me. Like, that's the worst. We know who his favorite is.
All right. We love you, buddy. Thank you for doing this. We'll talk to you again next week.
All right. Love you guys, too. Wish me luck. It's going to be great.
Love Cornhole? With the Cornhole app, you could keep score, track stats, follow players, and manage leagues and tournaments. From casual games, joining clubs, to ACL competition, it's your all-in-one hub. Anyone can play, anyone can win. Download the Cornhole app today.
Our thanks to Adnan Virk for joining us. We love having him around. Mikey, have you ever loved an athlete the way Adnan Virk loves Roger Federer? I mean, it's crazy.
I'm going to say this, and I'm ashamed as I'm going to say it, but this is a safe space, so I'm going to say it. I'm not sure I love my kids as much as he loves Roger Federer. And I love my kids. Yes. I'll do anything for my kids, but I'm not sure I love them as much as he loves Roger Federer.
But you could say with 100% certainty that Adnan definitely loves Federer more than all of his kids, right?
Oh, easily.
Yeah.
Easily.
Because you're not certain, but I'm certain on him, you know?
Yeah, no, I'm certain on him that he would give up his kids for a half-hour lesson with Roger Federer.
So
dinner.
I'm guessing Taylor has had an athlete. It's Brunson, right? It has to be Brunson. He changed his life, right? Brunson?
Changed his life.
Yeah. So I do love Jalen Brunson from that perspective, but we're too close in age to say, like, oh, I love Jalen Brunson like that. Like, growing up for me, it was Derek Jeter. Like, I had the Derek Jeter posters. You grew up wanting to be Derek Jeter. I've actually had people who have ins with the Yankees say, like, maybe I could help facilitate something. And part of me would obviously love that opportunity. But part of me, too, is thinking, if I meet Derek Jeter, I really wouldn't have that much of a game plan besides just saying, like, I grew up a big fan. And then, like, what do I really get out of that opportunity?
Hey, Captain. Right.
Yeah, I'll just mess it up, if anything.
Part of me wants to tell Adnan to avoid actually meeting Federer because it can only be a disappointment to him, right?
Yes.
There is nothing that can happen when he meets Roger Federer that will live up to whatever is in his head.
Whatever the expectation he has going into it.
Yeah. Yeah, I wanted it, but like, how do you burst that bubble? He was so happy thinking about the chance that he might meet Federer,
right? That
I didn't want to just say, maybe don't. Maybe just be from afar.
Yes, he's happy just to be, close to Federer. I mean, that makes him, it's weird. But I love it. I have an athlete.
Have you?
Yes, Mark Sanchez. Yeah. Yes.
Sanchez?
I mean, listen, when you're a Jet fan and you've been so bad for so long, and in strolls a quarterback from USC, he doesn't do much, but he gets you to back-to-back AFC championship games, you'll fall in love with that guy. And I fell in love with Mark Sanchez right up until the butt fumble. I mean, I did. I loved him. He's the best quarterback I've ever had. I mean,
that's shocking.
What, Sanchez?
That's the old...
Yes.
That's the old cracker in the desert thing where you're just sitting there and you're starving, so you eat one cracker and you think it's the best thing you've ever eaten.
Yes.
Yeah, that's not the same.
It's all I got. That's it. Taylor was telling us, and he's been trying to get this off the ground for a couple of days, something with a video game. I haven't played video games since, 1994, Clark University, EA Sports Hockey. Every time I scored a goal, the other guy would have to do a shot. Every time he scored a goal, I would have to do a shot. Those were good times. I haven't thought about video games since. I haven't played a video game since. What is happening here, Taylor?
Well, Stu, it's perfect that you mentioned the nostalgia that comes with video games, because one person on social media, Jay Lucarelli, he has the game MVP Baseball 2005.
Wow.
And his goal this past week has been he wants to throw a perfect game on live stream in MVP Baseball 2005 with Roy Oswalt against the Boston Red Sox on the hardest difficulty.
Okay.
So he started this a week ago. 7 days later, and 1,993 attempts later, he did it. He threw the perfect game. A comebacker to Roy Oswalt. Fields it. Perfect game secured. Congratulations to Jay.
Wait, so how many times did he have to do this before he got it right?
1,993. And Stu, you're watching this guy's streams. Say he did it against the Red Sox every time. Say Mark Bellhorn's leading off. Mark Bellhorn gets a hit. Before that ball even touches the ground, Jay knew it was a hit. Right. He was already back in the lobby.
Really?
Back at the main menus, reloading the game to go again.
Wait, so I'm confused here because I'm old and I haven't played video games since the mid-'90s. People are watching other people play video games?
Oh yeah, I mean it's a massive business now. Twitch, YouTube.
What?
My kids would rather watch others play video games than play the video games themselves.
That's absurd.
That is a popular thing.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
Why? Because people are better at it? Like, what's the allure? Like, why do they... I don't get it. I mean, play a game. I think you're kid. Well, stop watching others do things. Do something yourself. How about that, kid?
Part of it is sometimes, yes, the streamers are very good at the games, but also part of it too, it just feels like a community where you could go in, talk to somebody.
I got it, right.
He's interacting with the chat.
That's how you know Brunson.
Yeah,
yes.
It feels like you're part of it, yeah.
So wait, what do you do? So you're watching him stream. He's entering a lineup that has Roy Oswalt on it, and he's trying to get a perfect game, and you're watching it 1,000 times?
Yeah.
It's lame. I mean,
so you're just watching it. You're just watching him over and over, and then like as the game's going on, like the 6th inning, it starts to get real. The 7th inning, it's really real. The 8th inning, he's like verbalizing, like I need a quick timeout right now so I can wipe my hands because of how sweaty it is.
Does he make sure that no one's talking to Oswalt when he goes back to the dugout? I mean,
you can't.
I'm sorry.
I want to watch a live stream of what happens after 1,993 attempts at something that you've been trying for 7 days, and then it happens. And then what do you do with your life?
Right.
Like, what is the next hour of his life like? Like, I guess I'll go make a mac and cheese. Like, what do you do after you've tried so hard to do something and then you finally get it done?
And why Oswalt? I mean, why?
That is a good question. Yes. Like Roy Oswalt's involvement.
Maybe that's his Federer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's probably his Federer, to be honest. Roy Oswalt has to come out today because nobody has really been talking Roy Oswalt in the year 2026.
Why would they?
Well, now people are talking Roy Oswalt because of this guy, Jay. My favorite part of the stream, Stu, is this was the time when pitchers were batting. So he has the moves memorized. Like if say it's Pedro Martinez, Roy Oswalt in this matchup, he has the moves memorized where in the 6th inning, if it's a close game, he's like, oh, here comes Doug Mirabelli. And then like the next second on the screen, it will be like Doug Mirabelli pinch hits for Pedro Martinez.
It's so good. My favorite part of the stream is not watching it. Oswalt. Has he ever pitched a perfect game?
No, certainly not. I don't think.
I think this should count.
Right. In his personal record book, Roy Oswalt has now,
I think this should count.
27 up, 27 down.